Hey Ash.
Hi.
Nice jumper. What's it say?
It says misery.
Perfect. Speaking of misery, let's have a chat.
My eyes are watering. Yeah, cool.
Question of which world I would want to live in is incredibly simple. I want to live in the world, the universe of Mass Effect. It's insane, like the amount of technology and fun places to explore. What problem have you got with my?
Oh, it's not a problem. I see through your conceit right now, and you literally go at the Mass Effect world so you can shag all the aliens.
Incorrect. As much as I would love to get with that thickness of a Volus, or maybe go for a pint with a Quarian and see what she's got underneath the gas mask.
I'll kill her, but carry on.
Not with Tali, mate.
Well, only when she figured out that she could take the mask off.
I'm arriving at that point in the game.
Okay, that means everyone's on Earth and everyone's already dead. Carry on.
Right, anyway,
Yep.
But you're missing the biggest point.
I am.
That's all that's there for me to go and explore and enjoy, but I don't want to be Captain There's some toffee in my bum Shepherd, because of his run cycle. I want to be a Reaper. I want to go destroy everything. I want to go from planet to planet, getting my big mechanical dong and smashing everything with there. Squid boy! Smash, destroyed, next.
We've gone over the problem of everyone dying on Earth and having a whole massive
Yeah, because of me.
apocalypse. Yeah, exactly. By the end of Mass Effect 3, you're wiped out as well.
I don't care. I've had a good life. This is me leaving. This is the last time you'll see me. This is the Reaper signing out. Done. Bye. Imagine if I did actually quit.
I woke up this morning and thought I'm going to be really annoying and just annoy people. So today I'm going to annoy you, Rich, and I'm taking Planet Coaster. Definitely would love to live in Planet Coaster though. So I mean, it's definitely it's justified. It'd be cool going a bit on the wee roller coasters and that. But mostly I just wanted to see your face when I said Planet Coaster.
I have an interjection with this.
Huh?
Because there's something that you've completely overlooked. You're living in a world, right?
Uh-huh.
You don't have the ability to create the roller coaster.
No, that's fine.
You're living at the whim. Who is the fucking god of roller coaster?
That is
You're going to live into a
fine.
world that he is creating.
But no, Planet Coaster would be really cool, especially if you had a really, really good player playing the game. I'm assuming someone is playing our game that we are living in, right? Or maybe we're playing it ourselves?
I mean, it depends on the game. If you're going to be an almighty god up in the sky building coasters, it can't exactly be you if you're down on the ground.
No, that's
Somebody
true.
else is playing your game.
Okay, so I'd happily be one of these wee peons on the ground. Maybe I'll be one of the guys in the animal costumes, just kicking about, making people... Yes! Have you ever played Planet Coaster? Yeah, I'll just walk around, just bringing joy to people, and then I can go and ride the roller coasters and the teacups, and everything would be lovely. Endless food. And there's toilets, there's policemen, there's everything you need. Woo, toilets!
Only if the god gives them to you.
Hopefully the god is a generous god.
If it's rich, it won't be after this entry.
I know, but I just said how good he was at building parks, so hopefully he would build me a nice park and then I can live in it and that would be lovely. Also, shout out to Stardew Valley because that would also be lovely. I can just wake up at 6 a.m, do some chores for a couple of hours and then go to bed at 9 o'clock in the morning. Suits me.
You know what? It was actually really hard because I don't know if your point will have been yet, but you just like destroying everything. And a lot of these video game worlds just go through a lot of war and turmoil and horror, except one. The Tony Hawk's Underground world, right?
Oh.
I want to go back to 2003/2004 and just rubbing shoulders with Bam Margera, Tony Hawk's, Eric Costin, other skaters that I've forgotten. Yeah, I'm so pleased with that. So pleased with that.
Fernquist.
But there is an argument to be made that the previous Tony Hawk's games, the Pro Skaters 3 and 4s, are mechanically better and are better games. But Underground has such a great sort of atmosphere to it. You can get off your board, you have this great soundtrack kicking in all over the place, you're going around the world, you're doing flipping Mick twists, bruh, over Moscow, over the entirety of Moscow, and that's like fun, and you can't die. You come off your board, you slam it to the ground, bones breaking, pop that bad boy back in, and you're ready to go on your board again. You kitchen on cars, woo!
Plus, you can take down Eric Sparrow, one of the most hated enemies in all of video gaming history.
Yeah, Eric Sparrow can get f***ed. Eric Sparrow was my nemesis growing up. Everyone assumes that you will get an Eric Sparrow at some point in your life. I thankfully didn't. So on him, I projected all of my just hatred towards the people who I didn't like growing up. And you know what? Every single time I put that puppy down for betraying me, it felt good. So I'd go back, I'd do that, McTwist all over the world. But if I could have a little addendum to it, I'd like the soundtrack from Tony Hawk's Underground 2, because it was better, because you had stuff like Johnny Cash and Jimmy Eat World and other bands that I liked at the time.
But what about when you don't want to skate?
Why wouldn't you want to skate?
No, I'm just saying, like, say you want to just get off your board and just, I don't know, go grab a slice of pizza.
As a great philosopher once said, if I die before I wake, at least in heaven, I can skate.
You need to die, always need to die.
I've recently regained a lot of love and a lot of time sunk into a wonderful, wonderful world of Minecraft. And just jumping back into it, it's like, you know what? Any game that I can lose myself in, I get Minecraft is the most homely feeling game. When you've built your home, you built your little town, you've got your stable, you've got your farm, you've got your house, you've got the mine that you go to. It feels like home almost. And for that, I think it'd be nice to be able to be there, especially when you're also with people as well. When you've got your friends in, myself and Amy have started playing a LAN world together. And having that, like, being there would be wonderful, because it's a really, like, other than the nights when all the zombies and the stuff come out, it's quite a chill time, I've got to say. And so you get all the lovely chill stuff. You get to do your farming, you get to explore the lovely world. Most of the time it's nice and sunny, it doesn't rain very often. And you get your pet dogs, you can name them, you can colour their collars, and they're all really lovely, and they can follow you around. And if you fancy more of a thrill and you want to go mining, go kill some stuff, then you're more than welcome to do that. You have everything you'd ever want in a game. And anything that I can completely lose myself in for hundreds of hours is a game that I feel like I would happily live in. Even like Fallout 4 that I've sunk a lot of time into, I could see myself being there, having my nice settlement, and just running a settlement and doing stuff like that, basically. Anything I can lose myself in, I'd live in, probably.
But Rich, you can't just do that horrible computer hack where you delete the My Alert Queen when you're living in there. You can't just go, whoa.
I'm hoping you didn't bring this up, Ash.
Computer zap that away.
Shush.
Find it.
I won't have to fight it, I'm just going to chill in my settlement. I'm not going to need to find any My Alert Queens.
They exist though. They're coming.
They're not coming from me.
Hello, Lee.
Hello, mate.
So, for people who don't know who you are, you basically edit everything that makes us look as good as we do. I wouldn't say that you're better than Rich at editing. But between you and me.
would.
Oh, he's here.
It was kind of a really hard decision, because like there's so many worlds that you'd love to live in, but when you actually like think about it, it's like, no thanks.
Yeah.
Like, for example, like Vice City, like it would be such an awesome place to live in, but like the people there are just maniacs, and there's like this one guy that's like an absolute lunatic going through the place. But anyway, I've actually thought of two examples. One of them is the main one, which is World of Warcraft. And
okay, did not expect that from you, to be fair.
it's because, the main things like the landscapes and everything like it's just bloody beautiful. Like, I'd love to live in Nagrand, for example, because like all the lush.
We're talking about
forests.
the same game that looks like a mobile game today, right? Yeah.
No.
Oh.
And also coming with your character as well, you can't die. You just can't. Like when you're in a raid smacking a big boss and he smacks your face, you just get resurrected or you release a spirit, and then that's you done really.
Plus, you know, those mounts, don't you?
Yeah, you get your mounts. Yeah, you get like flying griffins and stuff like that. You can just fly anywhere you want. The other one is Super Mario Odyssey for Switch as well, because that's a good world. Especially the beach level as well. It just looks so luscious, and the water just looks so nice, and everything like that. You can just turn into like a fish or like one of those blobby things that like squirts water and stuff like that. It's just
Running about on the beach with his nips out.
with my pepperoni sliced nips.
Just throwing his hat at things.
Yeah.
I was the stump.
Josh has already established, maybe he has, I don't know at what point, the video gets spliced together by the editing god. He's already mentioned that most video game worlds are, you just did a dab off camera there, I saw you. Most video game worlds are depressing as So, one that is still quite violent, but also quite fun, I think, is Overwatch. Now, I'm a big old comic book nerd, big old sad comic book nerd. Just
Really? I had not
no one.
noticed.
It's literally my entire personality. And there is the thing about Overwatch is it's basically just like video games, but superheroes. So, because I don't want to be boring and be like, I just want to live in the comic book world and then go there, and then just have that as a video game thing, I think Overwatch would be great because the heroes are all really unique and they all have different traits. So Lucio, he's his own artist. I can just listen to Lucio's tunes
I'm not going to do the little as I'm walking around.
It's self-centered that he does that, to be honest, that he only gets off.
I like that kind of like that self-centered, like Diva, just like a pro gamer as well. I think that's really, really cool.
Would you be one of the heroes?
I'd like to join them as a hero.
Oh, okay, so what would your special power be?
I'm trying to think of one that wouldn't like infringe on any of their gimmicks, because I feel like Blizzard have basically just like, they've added everyone at this point, so I'm just kind of like, I don't know, but I really like cowboy stuff, so I would like to be McCree, except I have 2 guns instead of 1.
Oh,
2 guns instead of 1, and then maybe also I could swing around everywhere like Widowmaker with a little grapple thing. That'd be pretty cool. That's the only worry with coming into Overwatch as well, is they're constantly tinkering with the meta of the game. So one day I could be introduced, I could be super OP and just like, and like, but then the next thing I know, I could literally just be like crap, and like, bloody Torbjorn could be coming over here going, and then like I could be there like, die, no, and then I'll die.
He could even be like, he's your real dad, and that would be quite upsetting. Don't you dare. You would rather have another dad.
No.
Okay, just like to quickly say, to live to the gimmick, I would want to live in Skyrim. I would. Dragons, fun, loads of nice things, magic, great. But to move on from that, there's other worlds which I think would be a good time. So, Pokemon. Go around.
Ooh.
Battling creatures.
Why don't we never think of that?
Exactly. You're all idiots.
Yeah.
So you've got this little ball that you fill with magic animals and make them fight, and it's great. Like, it's just literally dogfighting rings all over, which...
That's not great.
Nice animals that you can stroke and play with and have as friends, and give Pikachu that really horrible fringe. Like, I think I would just go around giving Pikachu's fringes. That would be my job.
Verging on animal abuse.
Hairdresser. I also thought maybe Assassin's Creed, because you're just living in the Animus and you can do nice things. The Shadow Corporation thing, maybe we have to ignore for this to make sense.
I mean, every time you have a little plop in the Matrix, you might get stabbed.
Yeah.
Like, for real on the outside.
Yeah, but you can go anywhere and do anything and be anyone and just live in this world of blocks.
Actually, it's only in your own bloodline. Is that correct?
Sure.
Yeah.
Apparently, according to 23andme.com, other services are available, there is a man in my bloodline called literal Captain Morgan. So either
No way!
Captain Morgan.
So either it's a massive pirate or just a very dedicated alcoholic. So either way, I've got a good time in the Animus. The peak of all my points is coming to the game that I would want to live in, but only very specifically as the main creature, is Hungry Shark Evolution.
What?
Because it's literally just eating. The whole time is just eating, like, that's all you do. And it's like living my real life, but as a shark, eating everyone, having a great time, running around to the crazy music. It's like a mobile game where you just have to eat and get as big a shark as you can get.
I've never heard of
It's good, it's a good time. But yeah, I just want to eat loads of fish, be a big shark, live my life in the sea, have a good time. Yeah.
All of these choices have been so low-key menacing.
Yeah, I know, yeah. It's kind of like rewriting history, dogfighting, and now incessant gorging to the point where it's like gluttony on a huge scale because she wants to eat people, probably.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's a difficult question given that most video game worlds are like godless, loveless heckholes. I mean, like, honestly, who amongst us is even seen like a spike in real life? But you get them all the time, you can't move from in video games. There are some that might be worth living in. I was going to say Nintendogs, but when I consider the years and years of neglect of people who forgot that they even owned the game, heading into that like a sea of just sad, possibly dead puppies. Or maybe
They don't die though, so you're right.
Well,
They just get very flea-ridden.
they say that, but I think if you leave them long enough, they're bound to, aren't they? I've changed my answer to Persona 5, and there's a very, very basic reason for this, and it's that although I wouldn't necessarily like to be beholden to the whims of a cat, like 24 hours a day, the ease with which you can develop and maintain social relationships really appeals to me. All you have to do is stand in front of someone 12 times and press X, and you become best friends for life. And you can have multiple girlfriends with absolutely no repercussions, no responsibilities. You can hold down 5 jobs and get paid well for like just washing dishes, or like with very little effort involved. You go for 1 hour every night when you pick and choose, and you manage to fit all that in with going to school as well. The only caveat is that you sometimes have to delve into the psyches of evil individuals to try and like unclutter their minds, but beyond that, I think it seems like a pretty pretty great place to live.
Well, this is a hard question because there's a lot of rules that come with the whole literally living in these worlds. Like, you're probably going to get taken out by the hero or some random villain or whatever. But I'm going to go initially with Brutal Legend because that is literally a world where heavy metal artwork and 1980s, mentalities towards metal and thrash and all that fun stuff has literally just come to life. So you've got big old mountain ranges that are all jagged, like, the Megadeth front covers. You've probably the lad with the earmuffs. I've forgotten his name now. Him with the guy with the Megadeth man. Can't think of his name. Him.
What, the skull-headed man?
Yeah.
Eddie.
Yeah, kinda. He's probably walking around as well. And Ozzy Osbourne is like the one dude who repairs your car and sort of insults you for not, making a better ride. And it's brilliant. And so, Rob Halford's in there from Judas Priest. And it's just, I would just love to live in that world, especially because when I play guitar, I can channel it like that, and I can fire the lightning and literally melt faces with it, which probably wouldn't be any good for the little village that I'm in.
Which of the sort of like 3 subgenres of music, of metal, would you be in?
Everyone just makes fun of the emo stuff. Like the general attitude that Tim Schafer had going in was just to make fun of it. I'm not on that jazz. I'm a big fan of the old emo pop punk stuff. But the way that they portray emo in the start of that game with Eddie just, making fun of the guy's big fringe and how ridiculous that chorus is and stuff, big fun. But yeah, the emos in that world are just like horrible, weird little whippet men who just sort of assumedly say egg in a high-pitched voice and nothing else happens with them. So I would probably go with the headbangy men with the massive neck, just so I could headbang all day, literally all day long. You'd think it'd be a living hell, but not if you're in that world and everyone else is doing it.
Plus, you get to meet Lemmy.
Yeah. Oh God, yeah, that's the best bit. Yeah, Lemmy lives forever in the Brutal Legend world.
There you go.
And he's got a different name. He's called, I think they still went with Killmister, but he's a big old steampunky man with his big weapon, and I'm pretty game to hang out with Lemmy and his big weapon. Oh, and I can also say that I would randomly live in Metal Gear's world, only because my name can be something like Thunder Gibbon, or like, I don't even know, Spicy Iguana, or one of those,
You're a very spicy iguana.
I'll take it, yeah, I'll take,
You like the sun, and you've got hot takes.
I like the sun?
Yeah.
Yeah?
I don't know, do you?
I don't even, what do you mean?
Iguanas like sun, they're cold-blooded animals.
Right.
Looking around the room.
I was like, why do I like the sun? I was like, I've got eczema. I was like, if anything, I don't like the sun. I'd draw the curtains. No, this isn't going to be used anyway. But I'll be Spicy Iguana though.
Hey everyone, thank you so much for watching. Now, if you want more chatty faces, why not watch through the rest of our playlist? But I just want to say a big thank you to the brilliant channel sponsors for voting on this week's chatty question. And if you want to join the vote, then why not consider hitting the join button and becoming a sponsor today? And we will see you next week. Bye!